Finished in behind Sir Henry Cotton on his first start of the season. So Paul Hannigan rides Rebel at Dawn, that's horse number 13. One of 3 in the colours of Al Adiat Racing. Instinctive Move, who finished second to Nomadic Empire in the opening Turf Series race. Disappointed last time, but back over the 1,000 metres this afternoon. And the other Al Adiat Racing horse is Guardsman. Ibrahim Nada rides this one. He's looking for his second success of the season. So a really competitive sprint this. In terms of the draw, look out for horse number 6, Get It. He comes out of stall number 3. Mabardal comes out of stall number 11. Nomadic Empire next to Get It, stall number 2. So they're loading up. Let's hand back to Darren.
Thanks, Ali, for the Al Wasmir Cup, then the third leg in the Turf Series for the sprinters. Conditions race over the straight 1,000 metres. Domestic Grade 3 race features the winners of legs 1 and 2 in this Turf Series. Can't be many more out of line now. 1,000 metres down the straight in front of them. And they're racing, and an awkward start to the near side from Tinars. Bustled along early. Instinctive Move began well with Get It right there. So too down the centre is Four-Wheel Drive with Rebel at Dawn showing plenty of speed from Garsman. Then down the centre of the course, Buffer Zone is racing alongside First Edition. They're being chased by Mabardel. And then further back over on the far side comes Sir Henry Cotton, who's in front of Nomadic Empire. Tinar trying to get on terms. Dark Shadow is totally outpaced. 400 metres left to go. Over on the far running rail, Instinctive Move being pestered for the lead by Four-Wheel Drive. Mabardel with a big run. Get It is banging contention. Buffer Zone's behind the principals. They dash down towards the last 200. Mabardel's in front by about a length and a half now from Get It in second, and Four-Wheel Drive First Edition. And going inside the final 100, Mabardel, Neil Callan again in front by a good few lengths. They're not going to get to Mabardel. Mabardel the winner, race on for places. Get It just second, tight for third between Four-Wheel Drive and Nomadic Empire. So brilliant performance there from Mabardel, who has been coming along nicely, placed a couple of times this season, and has shown lightning pace for a very much informed team here. Hisham Al-Haddad, Neil Callan and Alma Badir Racing. And it was just a race for the places behind there inside the last 200 metres. Mabardel the winner, close call for places. Get It second place, Four-Wheel Drive and Nomadic Empire disputing third. But a superb performance from this 5-year-old Mabardel, who was certainly in good form last winter as well. Winner here back in February over the 1,200, been running over 1,200 metres this winter. So Mabardel the winner for another one for Neil Callan, now the top jockey this term here in Bahrain, courtesy of that last success.
This horse right back to form then, Mabardel. He was a superstar last season, winning all of the big sprints here, many of the big sprints. His trip to Dubai perhaps didn't go exactly to plan, but he is back where he likes to be, in Bahrain, and back in front with Neil Callan on board. And for a 1,000-metre race, he certainly won that pretty easily. Neil Callan, another aggressive, really good ride from the front. And another victory for Al Mohammedia Racing, another victory for Hisham Al-Haddad. That team on absolute fire this season. The last Bahrain Turf Series fixture, Al Mohammedia Racing won 5 races. And, well, that could certainly be repeated here this afternoon. Mabardel, a 5-year-old, son of Spiegeltown. He hit the front early, and he never really looked like being passed. Let's have a word then with Neil Callan, if I can. Neil, come and have a quick word. Over the 5 furlongs or 1,000 metres, He won that pretty easily, would you say? They don't normally win it by such a big margin.
Yeah, you know, to be fair, I came back early December, and I was riding this horse, and I rode him all last season, and he just wasn't right, and I just couldn't quite put my finger what was wrong with him. And his 2 runs were very credible, but he wasn't at his best. So that was kind of making me question whether I pick him for this over Nomadic Empire, but I galloped him the other morning and I went, he's back. He felt as good as ever, and I thought if he's back to his best, even 90% of his best, he would destroy a field like this, offset weights. So I'm just glad he's come back, because he's a very good horse, got a very high cruising speed, and it's just lovely to ride these horses, isn't it?
It certainly is. And look, winning both these Bahrain Turf Series races, I know you're going to say it's sort of all part of the team, but do you really feel you're riding out of your skin at the moment? Both really great aggressive rides getting the victories.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say aggressive. I'd just say keep it simple. One thing I learned from when I had my time in Hong Kong was when I came home, like, it changed me as a rider. It changed me as a person. It just, you know, it made me kind of read a race in front of me rather than go out there with a plan. And I think that is probably which has been my game changer since I've came home. So, and riding for a good team, you ride with confidence. So it's all good to have.
Well, you're absolutely flying at the minute, and we're enjoying having you here in Bahrain. Congratulations then, Neil Callan, back in the winners' enclosure. He's such a familiar face here. Well done to Neil, winning on Mubadal. Well done to all the team with Al Mohammedia Racing. His Highness Sheikh Sultan enjoying another victory. Mubadal then wins the Al Wasmir Cup over 1,000 metres. And let's welcome them back into the winners' enclosure. Mubadal, our winner today. Well, let's have a word then with winning owner, His Highness Sheikh Sultan, as per Al Mohammedia Racing. Great to have this horse back to top form, Sheikh Sultan.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We're really happy. Thank Hisham Al-Haddad. Did a great job. And, you know, we're happy for the horse Mubadal. He was a really top sprinter last year. And he proved it today with better horses.
He's back to his best. What might be the plan for him this season? Would you be tempted to go back to Dubai with him?
Well, we'll keep it till the trainer, and we'll take some